What's up, ladies and gents? B-Pack here, downtown Powerhouse, Tampa. I get so many people that email me or write questions on my Facebook, even my clients on Hypertrophy Max and MI40, about how to optimally engage the abs. People say, I don't really have the abs I want, especially fitness models, physique competitors, even bodybuilders go, man, how do I get better ab mind-muscle connection, or how do I get deeper cuts in my abs? And people think doing reps and reps and reps, or heavyweight and lightweight, and what do I really do? What's the best way to contract my abs? Just like any other muscle, the abs need to experience maximum contraction. Your nervous system needs to understand what needs to go on to get those muscles fully contracted. So what Ryan's gonna do, Ryan and I just actually went over this last week. He's doing a show, actually just did a show, got another one coming up. So we're trying to really dial in his abdominals so he really gets them cut. And what's the best way to do that and really bring out the separation like a pro bodybuilder? So when Ryan was coming originally, it was just hitting his abs. He was hitting it to about a 70% contraction. So let's just go and hit like how you're hitting it before, just like an ab and thigh pose. Because he's hitting it there. As you can see, he's got a great, amazing abdominal development. He's very lean. But what we did is we actually just, a little tip that we had for Ryan was the best way to learn to contract your abdominals and the best way to train your abdominals is to train yourself to get all of the air expelled from your diaphragm. So literally what we're doing is we're trying to get Ryan uncomfortable. So we're literally like, it's literally the point that you're almost gasping for air. So you're almost trying to get yourself uncomfortable, get all the air to your diaphragm while you're hitting that pose. So let's give that a try. And you're gonna watch what happens to Ryan's abdominal wall when he does that. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep more. You got more, there. Boom, this pulls in, see how this all really dials in. So we're really trying to get all the air of the diaphragm and let that abdominal wall literally go like this. So we're trying to get everything sucked in. And you can see there's a point where you get to about 90% where you're like, okay, I'm done. And then that little bit extra, all of a sudden the obliques just suck in, the erectus abdominis just tightens right up. And that's really what you want to do. And actually that's the way we start training now. I've started training, Ryan's doing the same thing. Ball crunches, rope crunches, things that are a little easier to do, where you can really focus on doing that 5-second contraction. That's the best way to train your abs. I mean, Ryan just got off stage a few days ago. How did your abs feel the day after the show?
Oh, they're always
they're sore.
Yeah.
Why? So you're not doing reps.
Right.
You're doing contractions, isometrics for a long time, and they look crazy. They look tight. They look the best ever, right?
Yeah. And on stage, your abs. It's all about conditioning on stage. Your abs are gonna be the most important thing that you need to be working on as far as keeping it contracted the whole time you're on that stage.
Yeah, the goal is to get it as tight as possible and cinched as possible. Getting that mind-muscle connection where you can really get to that point of getting all the air out and holding it there is what we're after as bodybuilders. And that's why bodybuilders have the best waistlines, or at least the best abdominal development, is simply because you get such a mind-muscle connection at that extreme of the range, just like everything else. Just like when you're training your biceps, just like when you're training your quads, people who have the best biceps or quads are the people who are able to gain the most control at the extremes of the range. Ryan's got an amazing development in a lot of his body parts because he has that ability to control. His back is one of the best in the world because he's got a really great ability to retract his scapula and get his elbows extended behind him. He's just trying to bring up his shoulders. He hasn't always mastered that ability to contract the shoulders at the top. He's getting better every year though.
So I'm learning from him.
Right, so it's all about getting that muscle contracted, learning how to excrete all the air in the case of the abdominals. Give it a try, it's really hard. Stand in front of the mirror at home when you get out of the shower, wherever it happens to be, learn it, and then you can apply it in the gym. If you can't do it without resistance, you have no business doing it with resistance. So start without resistance, start sitting on a ball. That's the best way to progress. And then eventually you can move to a slight incline, and then maybe a flat bench, and then a decline. So no going and doing decline sit-ups. You have no business doing that because everything other than your abdominals are actually doing the work. B-Pack, Ryan Watson, out.